Welcome back to Cardinal Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Ethan Jennings, and here's what happened in SVSU athletics this week. The SVSU men's basketball team split their games this week. The first was on the road against Wayne State, where the Cardinals fell 88-84. The high-scoring affair saw three SVSU athletes surpass 10 points, with Freddie McIntosh leading the way, connecting on 4 threes and collecting 25 points overall. Toodle Seal and Nate Washburn were the other two top scorers, Seal with 15 and Washburn with 13. Against Roosevelt on Saturday, the Cardinals were flying around the court, scoring 75-plus points for the 9th time this season and never trailing in a 79-61 victory. Seal and Richmond Mawator recorded 2 blocks each in a solid defensive performance. Mawator also recorded a double-double with 11 points and 12 rebounds. Seal co-led SVSU in scoring along with Tristan Nichols with 17 points each. Cardinal women's basketball was 1-1 on the week. On Thursday, SVSU fell to Wayne State in a back-and-forth contest 71-67. The leading scorer in the GLIAC, Megan McCullough, along with Sanaya Walker, both had strong performances, Walker with a career-high 19 points and McCullough matching that mark. The Cardinals rebounded on Saturday with a dominant performance against Roosevelt. SVSU never trailed after a 10-0 run to start the game and continued to stay consistent, shooting 50% from the field. 4 players had double-digit points for the Cardinals en route to the 80-64 win, McCullough leading the way with a game-high 24, and Walker and Alicia Jones both having 16. Lydia Meredith had a double-double with 10 points and 12 rebounds. The SVSU basketball teams are on the road this week to face Wisconsin Parkside on Thursday and Purdue Northwest on Saturday. The Cardinals are back home again on February 6th to face Northern Michigan, the women at 5:30 and the men at 7:30 in O'Neill Arena. The Cardinal track and field teams hosted the Doug Hansen Open on Friday. The women grabbed 8 event wins while the men grabbed 7. Janae Hudson won both the weight throw with a PR and the shot put, and Madison Lundquist won the pole vault matching her PR. On the track, Amelia McDonald PR'd and won the mile. Angelina Del Bosque, Clara Krupp, and Sophia Thielen all won their events in the 60, 800, and 200, respectively. The women's B 4x4 team, consisting of Mallory Farmer, Thielen, Del Bosque, and Lundquist, won their race. The men's A team, Ryan Mixon, Chris Holt, Trevor Culpepper, and Alex Stoll, also won the 4x4. Braylon Silvis was the sole winner for the men's field events, taking the long jump. The men also had 5 solo winners on the track, with Stoll winning the 60-meter hurdles, Culpepper winning the 60, Wyatt Miller winning the 800 with a PR, and finally Matthew Gazzarato with a PR win in the 200. The track and field teams are back in action this week in the Ryder Center for the Jets Pizza Invitational. Events begin at 1:30 on Friday and will continue at 10 on Saturday. The SVSU swim and dive teams had a successful weekend, with both teams sweeping their 2 dual meets with Lake Superior State. On day 1 for the men, Logan Fox and Rory Kaufman scored the most points for the team, with 18 each en route to a 173-23 victory. Kaylee Mills led the women with 18, while Samantha Fowler, Grace Charnstrom, and Alexa Heber all scored 13. The women won day 1 171-7. Day 2 was also a success for the Cardinals, with the men winning 185-22 and the women winning 194-7. The top 5 scorers in the women's meet all belonged to SVSU, with Samantha Fowler leading the way and Kaylee Mills, Jenna Schmidt, Alexi Heber, and Nina Pavlovich-Cano rounding out the top 5. Matteo Capitasti was the men's top performer, while Lyon Hall and Griffin Porter also recorded top 5 finishes. SVSU hosts Davenport on February 1st in their final meet prior to the GLIAC Championships. The meet will begin at 1 in the Gerstacker Regional Aquatic Center. This week's SVSU Athletes of the Week are Richmond Mawator and Lydia Meredith. Both players recorded double-doubles in their respective wins over Roosevelt. Mawator had 11 points and 12 rebounds, and Meredith had 10 points and 12 rebounds. Thanks for tuning in to Cardinal Sports Weekly. I'm Ethan Jennings, and we'll see you next week. Go Cardinals, and beaks up.